Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. And now the Lakers starting group. Durant is out there with Embiid. Then it's Rose. Then it's Harden. And it's Williamson in at the 3, the small forward. Count that one.
And the awareness from Zion, I think that's something with playing time, with his maturity, it's going to continue to improve. Now a really good passer at his position.
Now here's Pippen. Harper the pass to Longley. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pippen against Williamson. Clock at 4. Fires away from outside. Here's Longley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the tee.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for your
second free throw. Now Harden. About a minute played so far here in the first. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Rose. Inside, here's Embiid. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Jordan the pass to Rodman. Back to Jordan. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
second team foul.
Here's Rodman. And here's Jordan outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Jordan against Harden. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Harper dishes to Jordan. Over Harden. Jordan with the bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Rose surveying the D. Durant with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Stolen by Rose. Lobbed up there for KD. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Pass to Rodman. And here is Jordan. Pass to Longley. High post, Pippen. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Diaz is checked in for Kevin Durant.
Number 18.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside, Longley. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Harper against Rose. Williamson double team. Stolen by Rodman. Harper against Rose. Rodman outside. Longley down low. Covered by Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Rodman with a screen on Rose. Here's Harper. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Harper with the steal. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Jordan. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Now here's Kukoc, following the miss by Derrick Rose.
And the Croatian swingman Kukoc, a valuable, multifaceted player who can do a little bit of everything.
This is his first free throw of the game. Kukoc hits them both. Rose with the ball. Now the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Longley. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Harper the pass to Pippen. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Pass to Diaz. Three-pointer. The shot misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Pippen. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Offensive rebound. Pass to Diaz. A floater. And the shot goes in.
Diaz. Assisted by
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. Jordan, he's checked in for Pippen. And Kerr's subbed in for Ron Harper. Now here's Kukoc. Tips it up. Jordan, left side. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Here's Williamson. Westbrook passes to Williamson. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. And stolen by Williamson. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Passes it to Wembanyama. Here's Diaz.
Well, you're worried about Zion getting up and dunking on you, but you got to stay down on the pump fake. Skilled at using it. Zion will find his way to the line.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And both free throws good for Williamson.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
For three, Kerr doesn't go that time.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls out front, ending the first quarter on a 14-6 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Chicago?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Williamson. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Diaz in at the three. All alone. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Diaz has got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the two as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Outside, Kukoc. Here's the screen. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Lakers trail by 3. Williamson outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call. The shooting foul.
Yeah, you don't have players on your roster that physically can match up with what Zion's going to bring. And he's going to draw some fouls.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Durant checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Georgia subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And that one, good. Kerr's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Westbrook passes to Williamson. Williamson double team. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. The 10-footer. That one a little long. The Bulls leading by 5. Kukoc kicks to Jordan. Kerr the pass to Kukoc. Drills the three-pointer. Kukoc has got 7 points in the game.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc. A valuable offensive weapon for this team.
Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Longley's checked in for the Bulls. Harper comes in for Simpkins. And the Lakers also making a switch. Harden's checked in.
Well, we're always wishing good health on any player, but for Kevin Durant to remain that way, that's when you get a chance to see something special offensively.
Back to Kerr. Jordan outside. Outside, Kukoc. 5 to shoot, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Harden can't hit. Bulls leading by 7. Jordan with it. Now defended by Williamson. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
And with his height, Kukoc doesn't have a long way to go for the slam. He just pops up there and puts that one down.
Sweet move. Harden finds Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Dennis Rodman is checked in for Kukoc. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Kerr. The Lakers also changing it up. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Rose in for Russell Westbrook. The pass to Jordan. And it's Durant with the rebound. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Diaz. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Out to the wing. Harper with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jordan. Rodman sets the screen for Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's Harden. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Rodman passes to Longley. Over Wembanyama. Longley can't get it to go. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Trailing by 5. Yep, that one goes.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler. Absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Plays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
There's a minute left in the first half. Misses from short range. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Diaz. Here's Wembanyama. Can't cash in from close range. And here is Harper. Here's Jordan.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Jordan against Harden. Pass to Diaz. Durant with a screen on Pippen. Diaz the pass to Durant.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
Here's Diaz. Shoots over Pippen. Nice D from Pippen. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Bulls leading by 9. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
21.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Harper's out there with Jordan. Then there's Pippen. Then it's Rodman. And it's Longley in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pippen, no luck.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Williamson on the follow.
Well, that kind of activity down low from Zion is exactly what they're looking for.
Here is Harper. Outside, Rodman. Longley against Embiid. Jordan, high post. Over Durant. And it's sent back by KD. 6 to shoot. Smooth.
Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's KD. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. One on Pippen.
And KD just doing a great job of initiating some contact, drawing a guy closer, and he'll get free throws from him.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Harper kicks to Rodman. Michael Jordan on the wing. Rodman controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Rodman's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Bulls leading by 8. Chicago calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's Pippen. Rebound the Lakers. Williamson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant trying to break free. And it's Rose this time. The assist by Williamson. Rose has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
Up top, Jordan, guarded by Harden. And the rejection by Harden. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 6 feet out. Jordan can't get it to go.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Pippen with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Rose against Harper. Outside, Rodman. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Rose. And foul on the shot, so he'll... a chance at the line.
And a guy who's averaged as many as 7 free throws a game in his career, Rose knows how to get to the line.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pippen outside. Kukoc pass to Jordan. Over Harden. And the Bulls with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
They're running. The finish. And Harden with the stuff.
How many times are we going to hear Zion's passing is underrated? Add this one to the list.
Chicago with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Jordan to end the drought. And the rejection by Harden. For the lead, and it's laid in by Rose. Rose has got 8 points.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Chicago calls timeout. So for the Bulls, Huntington comes in for Longley, and Steve Kerr is subbed in for Jordan. Diaz is checked in for the Lakers. Harper against Rose. Passes it to Wennington. And the rejection by Harden. Kerr's shot is good. Kerr's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Here's Diaz. Defended by Pippen. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Kicks to Kukoc. Knocks it loose. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Pippen outside. From the baseline. And there's the foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Chicago making a switch here. Simpkins checked in. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Diaz. Guarded by Kukoc. The kick out to Rose. And the pass to Williamson. Second shot opportunity. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
Not much you're going to do with Zion that close. close.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Kukoc. Defense is right there. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Chicago, Tony Kukoc.
He hits both from the stripe. 19 seconds left in the third. Harden outside. Some solid defense from Pippen.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Los Angeles.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Second personal foul.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. On the wing, Mitchell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bulls lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Russell Westbrook. Zion Williamson is out there with Durant. And it's the Beast. And it's Harden in at the 2. Here's Kukoc. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Diaz. Offline with his 3.
Not a way to get out of the funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Here's Kukoc. And Westbrook pulls it down. The Lakers trail. Here's Harden driving to the basket. He can't get that one. And here are the Bulls now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Jordan. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
To the left side wing. Here's Diaz. Led by Kukoc. The shot by Diaz, no good. Bulls leading by 3. Jordan dishes to Kerr. Pass to Kukoc. Up top, Jordan. Guarded by Harden. Jordan with the bucket.
High percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside, Kukoc. Just 5 on the clock. Fires, high post, and it's Chicago scoring again.
He is smooth with it. Kukoc can knock him down.
Here's Diaz. The rebound by Kukoc. Chicago leading. Jordan with it. Now defended by Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Chicago.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break. And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Outside Harper. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Good work there as it goes. And the Bulls lead by 9.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Durant. And that's collected by Longley. Longley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harper with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. To the right side. Sinks the triple. And now it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Outside for Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Chicago. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Jordan against Westbrook. High post, Jordan. A rebound by the Lakers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Williamson against Jordan. Over Williamson. To the wing on the left. Longley passes to Jordan. Another shot. Jordan with another miss.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
He kicks it to Harper. All sorts of time. Connects. The jumper drops. Harper's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Kerr. And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Buechler, covered by Mitchell. Buechler, the pass to Simpkins. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
It's good from Kukoc.
At the line for your Bulls, Cody.
He hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the free throw line. Outside, George. They need this one. Can't get it to fall. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid
44.
millonario, no, no. Tú mandas en tu barrio, no, no. Y que tú eres.